For a queen in the shadows, motherhood begins not with joy, but with a death sentence hanging over her newborn children. Her name is Anya, and the 4 lives she just brought into this world are already hunted. The threat comes from Kale, a massive new male who fought and won this territory. He now rules this domain, and his law is brutal and absolute. Any cubs sired by his predecessor must be erased. Anya is now a fugitive in her own home, tasked with the impossible mission of raising a family in complete secrecy. Here, her cubs, blind to the danger, spend their days in playful chaos, fueled by their mother's milk. But their fragile peace is shattered daily by the booming calls of a great hornbill nesting nearby. The bird's deep, echoing cries are like a beacon, threatening to expose their hidden location to the entire jungle. Anya, driven by instinct, tries to silence the bird, but her ambush fails as it takes to the sky, leaving her in frustrated defeat. Protecting her family is a constant battle, but feeding them is a war of attrition. She must hunt for herself to produce milk for 4, meaning every failed attempt brings them closer to starvation. Stalking through the undergrowth, she spots a herd of axis deer. This is her chance. With an explosive burst of power, she closes the distance, her focus locked on a single target. The successful hunt provides a vital lifeline, a feast that will sustain them for days. But the scent of fresh blood travels far. It has caught the attention of the one animal she fears most, Kyle. The new king has arrived, drawn by the promise of an easy meal. In a brilliant, desperate gambit, Anya reveals herself. She guides him toward the carcass, offering it as a tribute. The strategy works. Kyle, satisfied with his prize, drags it away, completely oblivious to the 4 cubs hidden just out of sight. With one threat averted, Anya takes her growing cubs on their first explorations. They soon encounter another formidable mother, a wild boar with her litter of piglets. A silent, tense understanding passes between them. 2 queens protecting their bloodlines, and they each go their separate ways. As the seasons turn, Anya begins teaching her cubs the art of the hunt. Each cub has a mind of its own. The boldest son tries to chase monkeys, a reckless game that sharpens his climbing skills, a lesson that will prove vital. The family finds a rare moment of peace, playing and cooling off in a secluded jungle pool. But their world is shrinking. As the cubs grow, their scent becomes stronger, and Kale's patrols bring him ever closer. Anya knows she is running out of time. She makes the ultimate sacrifice. She seeks out Kyle, feigning a desire to mate.
Joof.
It is a dangerous deception, a way to mask her scent as a mother and buy her children a little more time. After the ordeal, she rushes back to her family, only to find a devastating emptiness. 2 of her cubs are gone. Vultures circling overhead confirm her worst fears. She has paid a terrible price and still lost half her family. As she grieves, a small, familiar figure emerges from the jungle. It is her mischievous son, the monkey chaser. He survived alone, using the climbing skills he learned in play to find food and escape danger. The family, though broken, is reunited. But their reunion is cut short when Kale finds them. This time, there is no hiding. Tired of living in fear, Anya's eldest son, now a bold adolescent, turns to face the king with a defiant snarl. Kale does not tolerate the challenge. A single, swift blow puts the young rebel in his place. A brutal lesson in power. Anya instantly throws herself between them, ready to die for her child. Seeing her fierce loyalty, Kale hesitates and backs away, leaving them with a final, unspoken warning. Anya understands. The lesson is over. She can no longer protect them. After her next hunt, she does the unthinkable. She drives her own hungry children away from the kill. It is the cruelest, most necessary act of love, forcing them to sever their dependence and begin their own lives. Her cleverest son, the survivor, is the first to understand. He disappears into the jungle, leaving his mother to finish her painful task. Once her duty is done, and she is finally alone, she sees Kale again, his power undeniable as he defends a recent kill. This time, she does not hide. She approaches him, not as a fugitive, but as an equal. For Anya, this gesture from her greatest adversary is a profound shock. After a lifetime of fighting alone, she accepts the peace he offers. A new alliance is forged, and a new dynasty is ready to begin.